Yeah, actually, Judge, if I could have a breakout room, the prosecutor might be a good idea before we go on the record.
Okay, great.
Oh, okay. Hang on just a second and I'll give you guys a breakout room.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
I know what he wants to talk about. Yeah, we're all cool, I think. But if you want to talk to me, that's cool.
Yep,
it's an offer.
My understanding is it's a plea.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm the offer. That was all.
Oh yeah, it's we're offering use and it's 7411.
Okay, that's exactly what we understood then.
All right, then you don't need a breakout room.
Right, let's just do it.
You don't need a breakout room. Oh, let me see. Oh, let me go ahead and delete it. You're making my life difficult already, Mr. Hordos, this morning.
I apologize.
I'm joking. You're not.
Merry Christmas, right?
Yeah, exactly. People versus Heather Lance. My understanding is that the plea offer is an offer to use.
Yes.
What is use of what? What is it?
Use of narcotics. I think it's 33370.
No, I know what it is. What was the narcotics?
Oh, cocaine.
Thank you. I actually found it before you got it. So, use, and that's a
misdemeanor, Judge. 1 year.
You know what, people, you're killing me. I know. I was going to say that's a deferred for a year or for 6 months. I've been doing this. I hate to tell you, Mr. Hordos, I've been doing this a lot longer than you have.
I would never presume, Judge.
6 months or a year, Miss Gillis?
I think it's a year, but I'm not positive.
No. Deferred. I know it's a year. I know that the term. I'm asking, is it deferred? All right.
For a year.
Apparently,
no cases for the next year.
My communication skills must be lacking this morning. Okay. So under advisement for 12 months.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then whatever terms the court thinks necessary, NA, whatever.
Well, since this case is 2.5 years old, I'm not going to put any other term. Well, we'll get to it in a second. Do you understand, Ms. Lance, by pleading guilty to this added count, that you're giving up your rights as listed in the advice rights form, and you're going to plead guilty to use?
Yes, but can I also make a statement?
I'm going to let you make a statement right after I take the plea. We're going to talk about it.
Not
okay?
a problem.
And is it true back in August of 2018 that you were in the city of Romulus and you were using cocaine?
I was with a group of people in a vehicle. They had picked me up. I was working midnight shift.
If she can't, Mr. Hordos, do you need a breakout room with your client? If she's going to say
no,
she didn't do it.
I'll plead guilty. Yes, I did it.
Do you understand what I'm saying? If you weren't using, if that wasn't, then we have a problem. I can't take a plea from you if you don't think you were guilty.
I was guilty.
Mr. Hordos, are you satisfied with the plea?
Yes, Judge, that's fine. And also, I'll put my appearance on John Hortus, P78948, on behalf of Ms. Lance.
And talk to me about your client.
Yes, Judge. So I'd move for immediate sentencing. Ms. Lance has a number of health issues that she's been dealing with, and this is something we discussed between the prosecutor and I think even at the last court hearing. Ms. Lance has MS, multiple sclerosis, and she's recently received a troubling diagnosis that may indicate that she has cancer. She's going to the doctor this afternoon to get a biopsy to determine, what the full scope of that is. Obviously, the court knows that this case is old. The criminal liability here is very low. Ms. Lance, basically made a mistake here, and she's got a number of other concerns right now that are, far outweighing anything that we are sort of dealing with in the scope of what we're doing here in the court. I'm asking the court to basically make this a period of, 12-month non-reporting probation. Have her call in and just check up. I don't think that this warrants.
Actually, I'm going to take it a step farther. I'll do it as a deferred, like we do some of the other deferreds, that it's a non-reporting altogether. she pays $500 and stays out of trouble for a year and it's dismissed. I have a phone number for you of Miss Lance of 734-318-7563. Is that correct?
I have a new phone number because my phone broke.
Okay.
Don't say it, Miss Lance. Is the 1269 number, is that the one you want to provide to the court?
The 476-1269. Yeah.
I'll put it in the chat for the area code and everything.
Okay. Will you put it, and what's your email, Miss Lance?
It's BOSSYGRL22@AOL.com.
Do you need a payment plan for the,
Yes,
for the fi-
I'm gonna need one. I have tons of bills to pay and I also have a ticket that I just set up with a
You know
payment.
what? I saw that you have a payment plan that's due on the 20. What's your payment plan? How much is it a month?
I have to pay $90 a month on that. And
Okay,
they-
I'm gonna write add to $90 a month payment plan. So this will be added into that.
Okay, thank you.
And then you know that you also have a pretrial with us on February the 21st.
Oh, February 21st. I didn't know about that. I knew about, I had
Yeah,
another.
and that is with, Heather, can you tell me who that's with? I mean, I don't know what department or judge.
I knew I had, let me grab the paper off my refrigerator. I knew I had one on February 11th.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is February the 11th. I apologize.
Yeah, I was confused on what that was regarding.
It says it's on a driving on suspended.
Yeah, that's what the payment.
It's a Sumter. It's a Sumter ticket. Does that help your memory?
Yeah, that's the one that I have the payment plan for $90 a month about.
It must be a different one.
I don't know.
Plan? Heather, can you look up the ticket that she's the one that's ending in 0991 on what department that is?
Yeah, because it says on the top of it, driving while license suspended. It's with Judge Lisa Martin.
Well, on February the 11th, that's correct. The ticket that you're on a payment plan with is an old ticket from 2011. So this is a newer driving on suspended. Do you understand?
This is courtroom 2. Are you sure it's courtroom 2?
It is courtroom 2, sir. Hang on.
Because this is the same officer that wrote me the ticket, and it says remote.
No. The one, Miss Lance, the one you're on the payment plan for is a Van Buren ticket. That's a Sumter ticket.
Oh, okay.
And so you've got the payment plan now. You've got the pretrial that you're going to have to appear on, and then just make the payments, and you'll be all set. Okay.
Okay, I was confused because I didn't know what remote APT stand for.
Yeah, it means remote pretrial. That means you're not going to appear live. You're going to appear like this.
Okay, so the one that I have the payment plan for is for Van Buren?
Correct.
Okay, so I don't no longer have a warrant in Van Buren then?
Nope. We pulled them
Thank you, because I was concerned about that.
Well, it sounds like to me you have enough other things to be concerned about. Don't be concerned about that. Okay?
I do. I'm so concerned about taking care of all my other stuff because last thing I want to worry about.
And Miss Lance, let me just tell you from a cancer survivor, just take it one day at a time.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I lost my mom in 2009 to cancer, so it scares me.
It is, I lost my husband to cancer in 2013, and then I was diagnosed in 2017 with breast cancer. But, all cancers are not the same, and I don't know what you're dealing with, but if it is breast cancer related, there's a lot of treatments out there nowadays.
That's what everybody keeps telling me.
There really is. Well, good luck to you, and we'll put you on a payment plan with that. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Yep. Have a good day. And
okay. Now, when would I report?
You're not reporting. They're gonna send you a payment plan. They're gonna just keep doing your payment plan, and they're gonna update it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And a happy new year.
You too.
Thank
And Mr. Hordos, that's all she wrote for you, right?
Yes, Judge. Have a good rest of your year and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Oh, a good next 2 days. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
You can
Bye.
sign off, Miss.
Now, I'm looking for, hey, Heather, it doesn't look like I have the tally file. Oh, wait a second. No. Well, oh, it's in the mix wrong. I got it. Miss Robinson, and I see Miss Tally on. People versus Lamika Tally.
Jane Gillis on behalf of the people.
Morning, Judge, to you and to your staff. It's Brandy Robinson from the Neighborhood Defender Service, P66895, here on behalf of and with Lamika Tally. Miss Tally, could you please state your name for the record?
Lamika Tally.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This case, it looks like was just arraigned on the 17th. So this is the first PCC. Do you have any discovery? What's going on with this?
I don't, Judge. We requested it. I'm not surprised that we haven't received it yet. I don't know what the court's time frame is for setting in-person exams, but I'm guessing that if we set it, Ms. Gillis and I can work together to get the discovery exchanged before then. So I'd be happy to set it now. But yes, I do still have to get the discovery.
You want it set? I apologize. You want it set for
an in-person exam?
Yeah, we're not setting in-person exams, so we might as well just set it for an adjourned PCC for you to get the discovery, and hopefully by then we are setting them.
Okay.
And so,
That's fair.
you know, we can figure it out.
Yep.
What? How much time do you need? Like 2 or 3 weeks?
Yeah. Judge, can I suggest 3 or 4 weeks, just because our discovery clerk was gone a few days, really behind. I'm not getting these files back till Monday afternoon. I also would like to talk to Ms. Robinson. There might be some way we can work this out, like a diversion or a lesser plea or something like that. I want to explore those options.
Okay, great.
We put all those gun cases on the 27th. So can we do this on the 20th instead?
Yeah. That's fine.
Heather, does it matter if I adjourn this to January 20th? Do you have a time preference? Okay, your choice, Miss Robinson. Anytime is open.
Miss Tally, would 9 a.m. on January 20th work for you?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Top of the
Then
hour.
we'll put it at 9 o'clock on the 20th, and that'll be with Judge Martin.
Okay.
All right.
Ms. Robinson, I'm chatting you my phone number. Call me after the new year, like give me a couple days.
Okay, I will.
And then I think that just went up, did it? No.
I did not get it yet, but I'm sure it will come.
6-3.
There it is.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry about no spaces. Okay, just call me like Wednesday or Thursday of next week.
Okay.
All right. Is that all you have, Miss Robinson?
I have another one at 9.
Parker.
Yep, I have Parker at. Oh wait, I don't know the client. Yeah, I have one more.
It says at 9:30. Are you just gonna hang out?
Well, I was gonna call back in. I have another one.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, thanks.
All right, I'll see you soon. All right, Miss Tally, you can sign off. Miss Gillis, I'll be in touch.
Thanks.
Thank you. Mr. Wright, on Megan Chatterson, are you expecting your client?
Yes, Your Honor. At 9:20, I might be a little early.
Yeah, you are. All right, well, just hang out, and as soon as she jumps on, we'll do the case, okay?
Sure, thank you.
And Mr. Siriota, as soon as your attorney, Mr. Glanda, jumps on, we'll do your case, okay?
Oh.
Hey, Miss Gillis, if you have Miss Robinson's phone number, why don't you text her and let her know that Mr. Parker just jumped on?
I don't have her number.
Okay, just
And I
thought
tried
I'd
to
check.
chat her and it says she left the meeting, so.
Yeah, no, she's gone. So, Mr. Parker, your attorney will be back in a minute.
No problem.
Mr. Lang, I don't see you on my docket. Please answer and let me know what case you're on. Otherwise, I'm going to remove you. Ma'am, who just joined us with the little moons and stars. Oh, she
That's-
can't hear me yet.
That's Megan, Judge.
Is that your client? Moons and stars, and
Yes, she's in a good aura, Judge.
she's, yeah, I hear you. Sending out that good energy. Well, that's okay. As everybody can see, I identify as Judge Oakley today, so.
Hey, you can be who you want to be today.
Pardon?
You can be who you want to be today.
Apparently I can. Miss Chatterson, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can.
Stars and moons. People versus Megan Chatterson. On behalf of the people.
Jane Gillis on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Wright Blake appearing on behalf of Megan Chatterson, who's present via Zoom.
And this matter was, it looks like just arraigned on the 17th. So I imagine you don't have discovery yet, Mr. Blake.
That's correct, Your Honor. You can give us another PCC date, and Ms. Gillis, you can give me your phone number and I'll call you to see if we can resolve this as quickly as possible.
Okay.
What
Mr.
I have
what's
the
your-
the 13th or the 20th. What's your preference?
The 20th, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll do it January 20th. It'll be with Judge Martin at 9:10.
What courtroom is that? 1 or 2?
That's going to be courtroom number 4, actually.
Okay. And
Is
what
that,
time-
Heather, am I right? That's what it's going to be listed as, is courtroom 4? Yes.
And what time again, Judge?
9:10.
Okay, thank you.
And then I didn't mean to interrupt. I know that you were
Oh,
asking Ms. Gillis for her phone number.
I know, and I just chatted it to him, so he should have gotten it on the chat, but I need his email to send discovery.
Oh, sure. It's B, as in Blake, Wright, WRIGHT, law at yahoo.com.
Okay, and did you make a request through our portal too?
Well, I will.
Through the, do that, and then I'm gonna put a note on the file for Deborah Hemingway to look for it.
Okay, great.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Ms. Gillis.
All right, thank you very much. You're all set. Last chance, Mr. Lang. If you don't tell me who you are, I'm going to remove you.
I'm sorry, Judge. My name is Aaron Lang. I am the brother-in-law of Mr. Sirota, who is here today.
Okay, why are you on the Zoom?
I just wanted to make sure I could hear what's going on because my wife is basically trying to help him out as best as possible here since he no longer lives with his father. So we're trying to.
Okay, I'll let you stay. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, just hang out. We're just waiting on his attorney.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And that's it. So we wait. Your attorney's here now, Mr. Parker. Yeah, Miss Robinson, of course, the way things life is, he jumped on the second that you left.
Okay. Well,
It's way and Miss Robinson, I after you said you had one more, I also have you listed at 11 o'clock with Alvin Walker Bullock. Is that you too?
that is.
Okay, just making sure. People versus Kenyon Parker.
That's DV is
Oh, darn it.
Darian, sorry. Isn't she in the waiting room?
No. No one's in the waiting room.
I'll see if
Will
I can.
you message her?
Yeah, I'll tell her to
See
get
where
on.
she's
I mean,
at?
otherwise I'll do it. Let me just call her. I think I have.
Okay. And then on your 11 o'clock, Miss Robinson, I have that he's posted. Have you talked to him?
I don't have a phone number for him. So
Let me see if I do. Although that's a domestic too. Is that you, Miss Gillis, or is that
Which
oh,
one?
it's Darian also. So
Darian has Fairchild and Walker and Parker.
Yep.
And then Victoria
hang on.
Shepard
Let me
has-
see if I have Miss Robinson, I'm gonna give you a phone number. You ready?
Oh yeah, that would be great. Can you give me 1 second just to?
Yep.
All right. Okay, I am ready.
It's 734
Okay.
363
Okay.
0207. So if you want to call him and see if he can jump on, and then we can do both of them right now
Okay.
while we're waiting on Miss Fortier.
What's here? Okay, just a moment.
Yeah, I
Thank
just
you.
texted her. I just said they're running fast. Zoom on now, and if she doesn't respond within 5 minutes, I'll do it for her because she might be doing some of my cases if they run fast. I'm getting out of here.
Where is she doing your cases?
I said if like are any of mine if mine don't like if they hold none of mine are jailers. I don't think.
Oh, you know what?
Yesterday-
The 2 jailers are specials, I think.
Yeah, yesterday. It was yesterday in Redford. They were waiting like an hour and a half for the jail.
Don't tell me that. That's not the
Yeah.
type of day I want to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shackleford is on my one. I knew that anyway, because that's a codependent. And then, yeah, Aaron Dane. Both of my in custodies are Shackleford and Dane. So your last case is actually at 9:40. Yeah, I know that would make you happy. All right. Well, hopefully she answers.
You know what? Can I talk to is Detective Nays? What case?
He's here and he's on Fairweather, but we have a Brian Brown that hasn't shown up and the defendant hasn't shown up. You want me to put you in a breakout room with him though?
Yeah, I need to talk to him about a different case too.
Alrighty.
Thanks.
Yep, you're welcome. Go ahead and join.
Thanks.
I think I'm on. Yeah, it's up. Yeah. Judge with a what? Brian Oakley. Yeah.
Good morning, sir. What case are you on? Sir?
Judge, I'm wondering if on Mr. Walker Bullock, you show any other possible numbers. The one that you have sounds like it's a non-working number. I sent a text to it because sometimes people can receive texts even if they can't get calls.
Right, exactly. That was the number he gave at arraignment. So we don't have anything else.
Okay.
All right. Well, maybe what we can do though, because I'll be on and you don't have discovery on that case. Let's see, Ms. Fortier. Good morning, Ms. Fortier. How are you?
Morning, Judge. You don't look like Judge Oakley.
I know I identify as him today though. So there we are. People versus Kenyon Parker.
Good morning, Your Honor. Darian Fortier on behalf of the people, P83359.
And good morning, Brandy Robinson from the Neighborhood Defender Service, P66895 on behalf of Keon Parker, who is present by Zoom. Mr. Parker, could you please state your name for the record?
Good morning, my name is Keon Parker.
Oh, there she is.
Yep, she's here. What's the status of this case?
Judge, today is the probable cause conference. I believe on this one I have paper discovery. I don't have digital discovery, so I don't know, APA Fortier, what your preference is in terms of how I acquire that.
That's fine, Ms. Robinson. I can handle that for you. I made a note right now. I'll have to see if it's uploaded. If it's not uploaded, I'll have to request from the OIC, but I'll redact that and get that to you as soon as I have it.
Okay, thank you. So, Judge, based on that, I would just ask for an adjourned PCC date.
And we have the 13th, the 20th.
Judge, the 20th would be great if that works.
Oh, that's fine. Well, yeah, at 9 o'clock. Wasn't your other one at 9?
It was.
Okay, so we'll do it on the 20th at 9.
Okay, Mr. Parker, will that work for you?
January 20th?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, ma'am. That'd be
And
perfect.
it's going to actually be in courtroom number 4.
Courtroom number 4. And that's in Rumblers?
It is.
Okay.
We'll still be virtual at that point.
It'll still be virtual, correct.
Okay. But I show up to the courtroom.
No. How did you get to me today?
Oh, do Zoom?
Yes, and you clicked on courtroom number 2. Next time you're going to click on courtroom number 4.
I actually had just received the link, and it just.
Oh, okay. Then they'll send you another notice.
Okay.
But if you go through our website, it's courtroom number 4. But if you got a link, then you'll get another link. Okay.
Okay, you said courtroom number 4, January 20th. At what time?
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Correct.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome, and have a great day, and have a nice holiday.
You have a better one.
You can go ahead and sign off, Mr. Parker.
All right, have a blessed one.
Thanks.
You too. Okay, so then on Alvin Walker Bullock.
Judge, I think he's a jailer.
Heather says he posted.
Oh, okay.
But we don't have anything to get a hold of him. The number apparently is wrong that we have.
Is it Miss Robinson? Is that you too?
It is.
Okay. Just post?
Yeah, I don't see him on the Sheriff's Division's website.
He's not. Heather wrote that he posted, so Heather's usually not
I
wrong.
trust her.
The person whose name is Gordy, what case are you here on? You have to unmute yourself.
OUIL case.
What's your last
My
name?
attorney should be logging on.
What's your last name?
McVicker.
Okay, gotcha. Soon as your attorney gets on, you can mute yourself again. As soon as Mr. Randa gets on, we'll do your case.
Okay.
So Miss Robinson and Miss Fortier, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to jump back on at 11?
Judge,
Go
sorry,
ahead.
I'm sorry. Right now, I'm looking to see if I secretly have a phone number in the warrant packet, but it
The
doesn't.
only number, we got the most recent phone number from him when we arraigned him, and that number is wrong.
Okay.
Could be that the number has, been just in that short period of time.
Oh, sure. No. But that was on the 16th of December.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Robinson, you tell me what you're looking for.
Oh, and this says, actually, Miss Robinson, this says third-party business contact.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Judge, I mean, because of the fact that we're in the middle of the pandemic, I mean, I'm willing to adjourn it to give Miss Robinson an opportunity to speak with her client, to find her client.
Well, it's not set until 11, so.
Okay, we can log back, or we can log back on at 11.
I don't care. I don't even care, because does she have the discovery?
No, I don't have discovery.
You know, I mean, we can adjourn it and she can make contact by mail. And if he shows up, I'll get a new contact information from him.
Okay, that'd be perfect. Yeah, just.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that'd be fine.
So why don't I just, so that you guys don't, because all you're going to do is wait for him to show up and then adjourn it to, we're going to adjourn it to the 20th also.
Yes.
So January the 20th, I'm going to make it at 9:20.
Okay.
Miss Robinson, you need all discovery on this one?
I do. I don't have anything.
Okay, I am back in the actual physical office on Monday. If for some reason it hasn't been uploaded yet, I don't even have the hard file on this one yet. This is a pretty new one that I just signed.
Okay.
So hopefully by like Tuesday, you'll definitely have paper, and then I'll do the same thing for the digital discovery that I'm doing for Parker.
Okay, thanks.
And then Miss Robinson, as long as he shows up, which most of the time we've had pretty good success with most people showing up, I'll get contact information from him and Heather will send it to you.
Okay, thank you so much. And thank you, Heather, in advance. Promise y'all get the award for the most efficient court. I say it every time. I'm like, listen.
I think that you people just say that.
No, Judge, as somebody who's now done a lot of the out counties and 36, I would agree that this is definitely one of the most efficient courts.
Okay, we're live on YouTube, so can you say that one more time? No. But can I ask you, what do we do different that other people do? I don't understand it.
I think my biggest thing that I like about Romulus is the fact that you just set everything 10 minutes apart. Like other courtrooms set everything for 8:30 and then are wondering why they're not finished. And that's because everyone's like arguing over who checked in first, who did this first. Like, I don't know. I think that's my biggest thing is I appreciate the fact that everything has a set time increment.
And realistically, we had conversations back at the beginning of COVID because, you know, historically, when everybody was live, we did that. We set everybody at we had cattle calls and people would wait and whoever showed up first got to talk to the prosecutors first. And it was the all day. And now when we went to this, it didn't make sense to have everybody in the waiting room all at once. So we went to this 10-minute and we do it on the misdemeanor docket and stuff too. And now it works so much better. It just does.
There are certain things that I do hope continue once life does go back to normal. I think that this is one of the things that I hope.
My opinion is we're never doing PCCs live. Why would we? Why would we make all the attorneys and everybody and all the pre-trials too? The only things I've said that 90% of our docket will remain by Zoom. And maybe even more, because the only thing that are going to be live are exams, and even some of those will be remote. You know what I mean? Right. Depending on what the issue is. Live exams, bench trials, and jury trials. That's it. And that's this much of what we do. So the majority of our stuff is going to remain on Zoom.
Yeah, I think that's very sensible. I sit on a work group for SCAO that's looking at best practices coming out of the pandemic, and scheduling is definitely one of the things. So
it's so much. I mean, and I would have fought against doing these 10-minute increments, but now that we're doing it, it's because you had people that wouldn't show up, and we have a pretty good success rate of show ups with the Zoom. It's definitely not. It's definitely better in my opinion than the live show ups. When we were doing them live, we had way more bench warrants than we do now. Mm-hmm. And so it's definitely, I think, best practices. I've read that Texas, I think, and I don't think they were criminal cases. I think they might've been like divorce, and I don't know if it was divorce, something. They just did their I don't remember how, it seems like I want to say like 10th, but I'm not sure if it's that high. virtual jury trial, which I think is, and I don't think they were criminal cases. I think that they were maybe business or other, related. It's interesting though. That sounds like a lot of work to me. I don't know, but it is interesting. But everything else, I agree with staying virtual on everything else. It doesn't make sense to make any of the people here all be live.
I think everybody here would probably agree.
Yeah. And definitely on my civil cases where I have attorneys on civil cases that are coming from Grand Rapids or up north or whatever, why make them drive, hours down for a 10-minute pretrial?
Right.
It's just not fiscally responsible for anybody.
Right.
All right, so we're good on Mr. Walker Bullock. So both of you ladies are good, it looks like. And I will have Heather reach out to you, Ms. Robinson, if we get contact with them to make sure, you have the right address and the right phone number and maybe email.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, everybody.
Perfect. All right, great. Have a good day.
Okay,
Judge, I just have one quick question before I go. There was a Melvin Langston on the docket for today. It did get adjourned. I don't think that I ever got the date that I got adjourned to.
Heather, date on Langston. And Miss Taylor, what case are you on?
I'm here for Mr. Randa on McVicker. It's a PCC.
Okay. Yep. He's here. So we'll go ahead. Heather, did you get that? When that case was adjourned?
Yeah.
January 6th, next week at 9, and that's back with me.
Jane, if you have to go, let me know and I can pop back on, okay?
You know what? She's only got 2 more cases or 3 more. She's good.
She was worried about the jail.
She is not on. I have 2 jails and it's a special prosecutor on each. So
perfect. Thank you. You guys have a good day.
Thanks, you too. People versus Gordon McVicker. Miss Gillis.
Jane Gillis on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Genevieve Taylor appearing on behalf of the attorney of record, Jeffrey Randa, with the consent of Mr. McVicker. Mr. McVicker, is that correct?
Yes.
And you consent to being here via Zoom?
Yes.
Your Honor, today's time and date set for a probable cause conference. We did receive, I believe, the majority of the discovery we requested. Just haven't had the opportunity to talk to the prosecutor. I wasn't sure if that was something we did here in a breakout room.
I can do that. I'll put you in a breakout room with her.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You got that case, Miss Gillis?
Yep, McVicker.
Go ahead and hit join.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And then Mr. Washington, you're here on Eric Mays.
Eric
Mr.
Mays. Good morning.
Yeah, we're waiting on him still.
Yeah, I have been unable to contact him, so I'm not sure whether he's going to join or not. I can wait up for him.
All right, well, let's wait for Miss Gillis to come back. And Miss Shackelford, you're way early.
Good morning, Judge. Okay, I got a notice from the Out County office to be on at 9:40, but it is at 11.
It's at 11 with the jail. Yeah, I don't know how that got messed up. But do you know? Okay, it looks like is Coral Watt still on that?
My understanding, Judge, is it might be Blaze Kearney from NDS.
Yeah.
He reached out to me. He was previously appointed for the co-defendant on this case, though. So I pointed that out to him.
Who's on the co-defendant now?
Christina Joseph.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
But she was retained.
Right.
but-
No. I knew that. And only because I may have Heather send if you're okay, I may have Heather send out a notice too, because we're going to join these together, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Well, let's see. We'll talk about it at 11.
All right.
I may try to shift, although I don't know if that February 22nd exam date is good or not. I may try to shift the date from the Monday, Tuesday to the Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay, we can discuss all that, Judge. I don't have an issue with a date change, but
Yeah.
I'll come back on at 11 then, and I'll go ahead and contact Miss Joseph and just let her know that the hearing is happening at 11 so she can be present if she wishes to be.
Okay, perfect. Oh, I would appreciate that, because then if she's around, then we can discuss a date that's universal for everybody. We went to a new calendar, and unfortunately, the 2 dates that I gave you, of course, are I have other live exams and I have a full domestic docket on Monday, Tuesday. And I was like, okay, shoot, that's not in the old scheduling. That wouldn't have been my dates. And so if I can just shift it a little bit, but if you can get her on at 11, that would be perfect. All right, thanks. Then I will see you at 11.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks. And then Mr. Washington, just hang out for a minute. Oh, Mr. Brown.
Okay.
Mr. Brown, if you had contact with Mr. Fairweather, because he has not jumped on this morning.
No, I have not, Your Honor. I'm still waiting on discovery. I just got
Can I give you okay, go ahead. Do you have a phone number for him though?
No, I do not. I have not even received from assigned counsel services a phone number or address. They never even send me an.
Well, let me give you. Can I give you a phone number? And while you're waiting, can you try to call him real quick?
Absolutely, Your Honor. That'd be perfect.
Are you ready?
Yes.
The phone number he gave us was 734-210-4100.
Okay, Your Honor. I'll give him.
If you want to try to call him real quick.
I'll do that. Thank you.
Thanks. Miss Gillis on People versus Gordon McVicker.
We're ready.
What are we doing?
We're going to set it out.
Go ahead. Sorry.
She's going to write a letter to Gary. She has all her discovery. So.
Are you talking for my sobriety court?
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys have a court here too. They do. Yeah, it would be to do an OWI too. He has some bad priors. He had an injury accident, but they're old. They're like 20 years old, 30 years old. So
30. Yeah, 30 years old.
One's 20 and one's 30.
Oh,
yeah,
one
I
was
see
30.
it. I see it.
And his looked pretty low.
Yeah, actually one's from 88 or 90. Yeah. 90 and 2001. Yeah, the one was in Houghton and the other one was Wayne County. The other one was us. The 90 was us. Why don't you see if Gary will take it, and then because we don't, just so that you know, Miss Taylor, my just because the prosecutor's office approves somebody for my sobriety court doesn't mean that I'll take them. You know what I'm saying? So if you get permission from the prosecutor's office for a reduced plea from a felony, then we can have him interviewed by my treatment court and see if he qualifies.
Okay. Yeah.
With that being said, that takes a minute.
Yeah.
Why don't we put this out to my docket February 10th? It puts it out just over a month, and that should give you time. But what I want you to do, Miss Taylor, is if in the next 2 or 3 weeks you get a nod from the prosecutor's office that they're willing, reach out to Heather, send her an email, I'm sorry, Heather's chatting me.
Okay.
I apologize. Send Heather an email that he's been approved and that you need someone to reach out to you for a probation interview for treatment court. And then I'll hook up my probation department to talk to him so that maybe we can do everything before the February 10th, that we'll have an answer. Do you understand?
Yes, no, absolutely. I agree 100%.
So Heather, did you hear that?
I'm looking through his record though, and I see it says the misdemeanor in 1990 was a second offense.
Yeah, that's what I have too.
And then it says he has a 523 of 14.
523. Yeah, because he had three of them. He had the one in 90, just on judicial segment. I'm not looking at the charge date or the arrest segment, but July of 88, he was arrested by the sheriff's department and charged. I'm not sure how they charged him as a second in 88. Did he have a prior that's not on here?
I don't have the driving record, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Then in 99, he was charged again. And that was the felony because it was operating. That's the Houghton case. And then in 2014, they charged him. They must have charged him as the felony then and reduced it in Third Circuit, Jane. Do you see what I'm saying? But I don't know how the 88 was charged as a second, except that sometime in the 70s or the 80s, he had to have been charged before.
Yeah, I think because of the 2014 thing, though, he might not get it. I don't think he's going to be eligible. I didn't see that. I only.
She can write the letter and make the argument.
Okay.
And then I'm going to adjourn this to 9 a.m. on February 10th. And that'll be back with me on Zoom, okay, Mr. McVicker?
Yes, ma'am.
Any other questions?
No, Your Honor. I don't believe so. I think everything is good. Mr. McVicker, everything is good with there wasn't any further questions?
No, thank you.
Yep, just make sure that you reach out, Ms. Taylor, to Heather if it's approved.
Okay,
okay,
I will.
All right, perfect. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. Mr. Washington is here on Eric Mays. Mr. Mays hasn't appeared yet. Mr. Washington hasn't had contact with him. And it looks like, unfortunately, my concern is that, did you have Mr. Mays on December 16th when you saw Judge Oakley, Mr. Washington?
Yes, Your Honor.
Only because he's had a history of multiple failures to appear. I have multiple bench warrants on this file.
Yeah, he wasn't there on that day either. I'll put on the record what our office has done to make efforts.
Because at this point, I'm inclined to hold it to the end of my docket and issue a bench warrant until he is picked up, because he's a constant failure to appear. So I don't know how we can go forward if we don't have him.
Okay.
But go ahead, you went on People versus Eric Mays.
Jane Gillis on behalf of the people.
Yes, good morning, Earl Washington, Neighborhood Defender Services of Detroit, 31383, on behalf of Mr. Eric Mays. Your Honor, we have made numerous efforts to contact Mr. Mays. We sent out more than one letter. I had our investigators see if they could track him down. The numbers I was given are no longer in service. So I've been unable to contact Mr. Mays. I was hoping that he would appear this morning, but as of now, I've been unable to contact him.
Ms. Gillis, anything? I'm inclined to, well, I will tell you, Mr. Washington, I'm going to issue a bench warrant for his arrest. But with that being said, if he reaches out to you, we will recall it and reset it. And so you can get a hold of Heather and we will recall it and reset it. But he's, you know, but I'm not going to have the situation where we are moving this case forward and he's not appearing.
Okay.
All right.
All
Any
right.
objection, Ms. Gillis?
No, I'm sorry he didn't show up because this would be an easy deal.
Yeah.
No, I know. Well, and you got to express that to him, you know, and once any of us gets him on an arraignment, we will.
Okay. All right.
Some people, it's you're taking 4 steps backwards and 1 step forward. And so this is one of those cases where you'd be better off if you just showed up.
Sure. No question.
Sometimes you can't help people help themselves, but
that's true.
All right, good. Then you're all set, Mr. Washington. Have a happy new year and I'll see you next year.
Okay, Your Honor. Have a happy new year.
Thanks. Mr. Brown, did you get a hold of Mr. Fairweather?
No, Your Honor, I could not. The telephone number I tried to dial is going straight to voicemail. I tried it multiple times. I did leave a voicemail instructing Mr. Fairweather to call me the moment he received the message, but I have not actually talked to him.
Well, I think the same thing is I'm inclined to, you have the email of Miss Mortsfield, Heather, our head clerk. Do you like that, Heather? I gave you a title, head clerk. And I'm inclined to hold Mr. Fairweather's file till the end of the docket. If he doesn't appear, I'm going to issue a bench warrant. But with that being said, if he reaches out to you at all, just email Heather and we'll reset it.
Your Honor, this is our first probable cause conference, and assigned trial services did not give me any type of information for Mr. Fairweather's address or telephone number.
Heather, can you send Mr. Brown his all of Mr. Fairweather's contact information, his email, phone number, and his address?
So, Your Honor, I'm not sure if he was ever advised of today's hearing.
He was advised. He was advised by Magistrate Hinman on December 17th of the date and time and when he set the bond condition. And we mailed, and Heather's messaging me privately saying, we also mailed a notice regarding this date.
Okay.
Your Honor, not that it matters, it's actually a female.
I apologize.
Just for the record, we're talking about Tyler Fairweather, right?
No. I appreciate, the middle name is Shayna. Yes,
Yep.
I apologize. Thank you.
No, that's okay. Not a problem.
No worries. I apologize. But she was, but what we'll do is, like I said, I'm going to issue, and if the bench warrant wouldn't go out until next week because I'm not going to take the files in until Monday anyway. And so Ms. Mortsfield on Monday will send you all of the contact information. And then if you get in touch with her, just let us know and we'll pull the file and reset it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And obviously, if she shows up between now and I'll be on probably until 11:30 or 12. She shows up, I'll get the contact information and Heather will reach out to you and give you her updated phone number or whatever. Okay.
Okay. Are we going to go on the record or?
We are on the record right now.
Oh, okay.
Yep, we are. We're live streaming and we're recording.
Okay. So should I zoom? So I zoom back in? Should I zoom out or should I wait or what should I do?
No. Let me just, people versus Tyler Fairweather, Miss Gillis.
Jane Gillis, behalf of the people.
And Mr. Brown.
Good morning, Brian Brown on behalf of Miss Fairweather.
And this case was set at 9 a.m. Miss Fairweather has failed to appear after some conversations, and counsel, you've tried to use the telephone number that she provided us when she was arraigned on December the 17th. She was notified at her arraignment of today's date. She was also sent a notice from the court. If she appears between now and 11:30, I will reset the case and we will send you a notice and send you the contact information. If she does not, I will issue a bench warrant for her arrest. Heather will notify you of her hard address, her email address, and I already gave you the phone number that we had on file. And then if you have contact with her, you can contact Heather and we will reset it. Okay, fair enough?
Fair enough. Very good, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
All right, you're all set. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
And then on Mr. Siriota's case, oh, and then you're all set too, Detective.
Thanks a lot. Have a great New Year, Judge.
You too. You
Thank
too. Miss Gillis, this is your last case. Heather, can you call Mr. Glanda and see where he is? So just hang out while Heather calls him. Mr. Siriota, can you unmute? Mr. Siriota? Hello, can you unmute, Mr. Siriota?